Welcome to Plains FM Mornings, your Canterbury connection.
Te reo irirangi o te mania means loosely the voices over the plains. Hence the name Plains FM, which represents the Canterbury Plains where we live. We provide high quality facilities and training for anyone in the community to participate in community broadcasting, and we're supported by New Zealand On Air with core annual funding in return for the creation of specific content hours. This agreement means we cater for groups underrepresented in mainstream media, including women, children and youth, people with disabilities, minority groups including ethnic minorities, and also faith communities. So we have a range of Canterbury-focused information and programming and a broad mix of music, as well as featuring local artists. Our listeners, as well as our program makers, vary in age from school children to elders, so there's no set demographic that we're trying to reach. Our broadcasters are predominantly volunteers. They share opinions, debate issues, give out information, interview people, promote events, and play the music of their choice. Essentially, Plains FM hands editorial control to our community broadcasters, with the aim of empowering them to strengthen the links within and also between communities, and to foster and develop the culture of New Zealand. Basically, we're by, for and about our beautiful region. We have a staff-produced daily talk program called Mornings, Your Canterbury Connection, which started in 2005. This is so we can feature a wide range of topics and people doing interesting things from all sorts of local organisations, as well as visiting speakers, change makers and experts. It's an opportunity for us to highlight what's going on in our region in education, in the arts, technology, commerce, science and the rebuild that wouldn't get such extended coverage on commercial radio. It's also a way to promote our own programs in a breakfast slot and earn some income through sponsorship. Our broadcasters are amazing people. They put a huge effort into making and presenting their shows. We have around 60 different programs, mainly weekly, in 13 languages or so on air. Each group has editorial control of their content. The role of the paid staff is to provide the training needed for live or pre-recorded broadcasts. So people pay a small fee for their airtime, but can learn a wide range of radio broadcasting skills like scripting, digital editing and presentation, all at a very low cost. Young people often go on to study at a tertiary level once they've had an experience of broadcasting here, and many of our broadcasters are leaders in their various communities, with wide networks and a real desire to engage, inform and enable their listeners and create opportunities and connections. We're proud to say many of our program makers have been winners in the New Zealand Radio Awards. That just shows the quality of content that can be created here and that it's been recognised nationally. We've always endeavoured to be up to date with technology and to provide our community broadcasters with high quality equipment. This includes the broadcast desk, production desks, editing software, good microphones and portable recorders, and also a nice modern environment to work in, to greet guests or have meetings. Training in a range of technical skills is a very important part of becoming a competent broadcaster. We tend to train one-on-one or in small groups because there's always a range of needs. Some people are quite independent of staff, and others like to have a bit more support and input. The internet and social media plays an important part in station life too. We have a comprehensive website where each program has its own page and which can feature podcasts for their shows. On-demand listening is definitely increasing, and it also means friends and family around the world can listen when it suits. Or people can listen to the live radio broadcast from any computer via our live stream. Another way to connect with listeners and broadcasters and supporters is through Facebook, Twitter and of course YouTube. We also take heaps of photos and archive articles or newsletters relevant to our history. The pod is our portable recording booth. We set it up at various events around our community, and it can be hired by schools or other organisations so they can record audio. It's a way to promote what we're about and engage with people and record their stories. Community program makers can choose their own music, but we have a filler playlist to plug in the gaps between shows. We don't want to sound like other radio stations, but have a sort of sound that's unique to us. Sort of a groovy but listenable adult alternative playlist. Not too heavy, not too poppy, and across different genres like jazz and blues, alt country, and even cool instrumentals. Good quality music that has a sense of space so you can hear the instrumentation or the lyrics. You'll have to tune in to understand what I mean, probably. We also support local Canterbury musicians and get them in to perform live or talk about their gigs and play their music on air. As a station, we're quite a complex mix of talk, content and cultures. It can be a bit hard for new people to get a handle on what we do here and the services we provide, but essentially our goal is to be an effective, technologically savvy organisation with a strong profile in Canterbury. We want to reach a broad listening audience who are interested in their region, the people, the happenings and the issues. We want to be financially viable and sustainable. We want to meet the cultural and interest needs of a wide range of Cantabrians and play a key role in the rebuild. And I think we're very successful at fostering resilience and belonging, at informing and connecting and truly reflecting our diverse Canterbury communities. So we hope even more people will tune in, become a sponsor, make a donation or come and make a program. Opportunities to become involved in community media, whatever your age or background, are all available here at Plains FM. So check us out. We'd like to leave the last word to some of our broadcasters.
Doing a program on Plains is fun and it just keeps you mentally active and, different people, meeting different people all the time. It's great as you're getting older.
What I like about Plains FM, it gives us a platform to share our voice of the Indian community.
Plains FM's awesome because it has such a wide variety of shows. Anything you can think of, it's here at Plains FM.
Through to the Plains FM, we have a possibility to have news, culture, music, and events. Thank you for everything.